Okay, so welcome to part three of information literacy. And we're going to start you off with a little bit of a brain teaser this time. So, on this, what you're going to do is match the items, the need for, with the particular source on the right. So, on the first one, it says instant sports scores. So, out of the items that are listed on the right, what would you put down? Well, if you guess internet, you would be right. Lengthy summaries of what is known about a topic. Well, out of the listing, your best chance to find it is in an encyclopedia set. Detailed analysis of a specific complex problem or issue. You're going to find that probably in your scholarly journal. All right, so a wide range of articles from different journals. Hmm, a wide range. I think that might be the database. All right. So current regional or local information. That one's pretty easy. Newspaper is the only place that you can go to for that kind of info. And last but not least, we know that the books or book chapter would be what we're looking for factual background information and further reading. Thank you for playing. So let's talk about citing your sources because that's always a real important one to know. All right. So we know that we need to cite our sources in order for us to make sure that we give credit to where credit is due. So when reading published sources, it's important to be able to understand citations. A citation is a reference provides all the essential elements of information about the source to enable anyone to track down this information, or this includes the author's title, the source, and the date of the publication. What do I need to cite on your source? To allow others to locate your sources, to give credit to the author or owner of the work. A citation must include the author, the title, the source, and the date. Not allowing also you're going to need to put in the internet if you pulled it from the internet, particular titles or volumes or the pages that you've actually pulled it from. So this information is very important. It keeps you out of going to jail or going to court to be sued. How can I get with the citing sources? Well, there's different types of sources out there. They do have Chicago style. This one right now is talking about MLA, but there's several other different types of citing sources. The only difference that you have for sources, though, we all know that you can get information from databases and things of that sort, but you need to cite the sources, and quite often they will have a setup for you to even help you build that site sourcing. So, in order to get this information, go to the library webpage and click on Citing Sources on the left menu. This page has style guides, handouts, tutorials, and links to assist you with citing the style. Click Noodle Tools Express MLA step-by-step tutorial. This will give you the MLA style. This will take you to Noodle Tools on www.mccneb.edu website. Note, please access Noodle Tools via the library. You will have to create a username and a login to use Noodle Tools if you were accessing Noodle Tools via the web page. General MLA or APA and Chicago citations. These are probably some of the most famous ones. Provide step-by-step instructions. Fill in all the information about the source. Citations can be passed to Microsoft Word. As a matter of fact, Microsoft Word can build its own MLA, APA, and Chicago style citations. We are going to create an MLA citation with the newspaper article using the Discover source service. Scroll down to the limit to and select full text at the source types and select news. We only want newspapers, full text articles. Select the first article. Despite flooding risks in the Midwest, riverfront development presses on. All right, so that's the article that you're working with. We are going to create an MLA citation from that newspaper article. At Noodle Tools, excuse me, at Noodle Tools, select newspaper, then click Create Citation. And there you'll get a whole list of items that you can fill out. Refer to the detailed record on slide 28 when filling in the answers in Noodle Tools. Select a database because the article was searched using Discover Services. Name of database, Gale in context. Opposing viewpoints. It has a URL listing that you have to fill in. Click today for the most recent date of access, article authors, and they give the list of names for that, article title, and you already know what the title is, and the publishing date, July 13th, 2019. Scroll down the page and save when done. Noodle Tools will then build the citation for it. This is an example of MLA citation created based on the information you input. Copy and paste the citation into your word process document. You normally will do this on a separate page called Citations. So how do I access the library resources from off campus? Anyone can access the library webpage and the library catalogs from any computer with an internet access. The website to get to it is www.mccneb.edu/library.aspx. Off-campus access to the library database, however, is restricted to current MCC faculty and staff or students. You will log on with your MCC username and password. All right, so now that everything we have discussed plus more can be seen in the class resources in the library, and they give the address. I'm not going to rerun that, but select Info 1001 on the next screen. What are the library's hours? Here's a listing of all of their hours and what, as you can see, we will have libraries both at Elkhorn, Fort, and South Omaha campus, and they give the listing of the hours. I want to thank you for your time, and this has been Information Literacy. Thank you.